Hello and thank you for watching Community Crossroads. I'm your host, Karina Garcia. Here's a quick look at today's show. We first sit down with the local Texas Zoo, followed by the Salvation Army of Victoria, who tell us major progress is coming along with its Life Enrichment Center. Plus, a major local furniture store joins the show to talk about their Magic of Christmas giveaway. Then we speak to a rabbi from San Antonio who explains the importance of Hanukkah to his community during these times. And finally, we wrap up with the Hunter Hadley Quest, a nonprofit organization made in remembrance of Hunter Hadley. So without further ado, here is the Texas Zoo. And I'm here with Bill Baker today.
Glad to be here. Thank you for having me on.
Absolutely. So what's going on at the Texas Zoo? Because I know during Christmas they got all sorts of cool, fun stuff going on for the community. So what's going on with you guys?
Well, currently we have coming up this weekend, the following weekend, Christmas nights. That's where the families can come out, bring the children, see the Christmas lights at the zoo. And of course we have Santa, hot chocolate, cookies, all the fun stuff that makes Christmas what it is. Absolutely.
And there's also a promotion going on with Toys for Tots right now, and it's actually really cool.
Yes, any person that comes in, makes a donation, gets 50% off admission.
Alrighty. And just to clarify, that's one gift per person.
Yes, that's correct.
Got it. And so I know you guys have also received funds from the city to do some renovations. How's that going?
It's going extremely well. Thanks to the generosity of the city, we've been able to effectively start the remodeling process within the zoo. That includes the ocelot exhibit, jaguar exhibit, which is almost complete. And then in the spring, we'll be completely renovating, remodeling our black bear exhibit.
Oh, okay. So one thing that the Texas Zoo here in Victoria is known for, and correct me if I'm wrong here, is the wolves, right?
That is correct. We do have a red wolf, and we're also going to be getting another one in, basically to have a pair, and that's coming out of the Fort Worth Zoo, and we'll be here in the near future.
And so how's that whole transition going on, that whole process with the wolves there?
It's going fine. We're glad to be part of the program and to participate in it. It's very important to conservation. They're critically endangered. They're definitely a keystone species in terms of eco-stability in their environment. So it's very, very relevant that we actually have the opportunity to participate and advance that conservation initiative, if you will.
So I'm actually curious now about the other endangered species you guys might have at the Texas Zoo and how you're helping to, keep that species here with us.
Actually, we do have an ocelot population, and one of our female ocelots was recently artificially inseminated as a component of our participation in the breeding program. So we're hopeful that it does take, and we actually end up with kittens. And she actually has Texas genetics, which is really harder to find these days. The population's been diminishing in Texas, and there's a lot more activity along our border, which interferes with the transition of populations back and forth to Mexico.
And Texas genetics?
Effectively, the ocelot has genetics that's from our side of the Rio Grande, if you will.
Oh, okay, that is interesting. Well, you know what, Bill, thank you so much for your time. I appreciate it, and hopefully I'll stop by the Texas Zoo and pop in for Christmas, because, I mean, what better place is there to be on Christmas during these times in the zoo?
Absolutely.
Yeah. All right, well, thank you so much for your time. I appreciate you coming on the show, and don't go anywhere because we have the Salvation Army of Victoria straight ahead.